Greetings to the digital world. I'm Addis Uklo here, signing on from the ABC 27 weather team. Obviously, we are still in isolation here, staying at home because of the coronavirus pandemic, and it's really an adjustment for all of us. But even for meteorologists, myself, I had a lot of school visits lined up for this semester, like we do every spring, and unfortunately, because of the pandemic, haven't been able to do those. So I decided to start this little online segment that I'm planning to post to YouTube as well as our website, abc27.com, just talking about various different educational concepts, okay, in meteorology. My hope is that every age group can take away something from this, but I'm going to specifically target elementary to middle school students. Again, though, a lot of concepts here will hopefully be relevant to even older folks watching this. Go ahead and follow myself and the rest of the weather team. I'm active on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to talk today about the difference between a watch and a warning. So this is something that a lot of people across all populations tend to get wrong sometimes. And it's important that we get this right because we are going into severe weather season, and knowing the difference between these two can really mean a lot. In some cases, can be a life or death situation. A watch means that conditions are favorable. I'm going to talk more about how severe weather gets going in a future video, but it's basically like a cake. You need all the ingredients to come together. And when a watch is issued, it basically outlines a larger area where those conditions are overlapping. Okay, so all it means is conditions are there. Will the atmosphere take advantage of it? Possibly. It means heads up, have a plan in place. These are typically between about 6 to 8 hours in duration. Now, things get different when you're talking about a warning, whether it's a severe thunderstorm warning, a tornado warning, a flood warning. This means that severe weather is imminent. It is about to happen, and it's time to take action. So again, a watch and a warning can include all different types: severe thunderstorm, flood, flash flood, and tornado. So this is an example of a watch. This was actually a tornado watch from last spring. I believe the date on this is May 28th. This is when we did have a tornado actually just north of Harrisburg, but this is when the watch was issued. And notice again, it covers a much larger area. In this case, it covered most of Pennsylvania, and it highlights where those ingredients are coming together the most. Think back to the cake analogy. You can't bake a cake without the egg, the flour. So this is where we had all the ingredients in place. Now, when we're talking about a warning, I'll give you an example here of a tornado warning. This is back from 2017. Notice that it's a much smaller area. It's a smaller polygon shape. These are issued by your local National Weather Service office. These are typically not bigger than a few counties. But again, it's a lot more serious because we are talking about localized severe weather that is about to happen. This is just an example. You can get severe thunderstorm warnings that are drawn just the same way, also flash flood warnings. So going over tornado terminology here, this will be the last thing that we talk about. So a tornado watch, again, like we talked about, just means be prepared. Conditions are there for tornadoes to form. Now, when we're talking about a tornado warning, this is when one of two things have happened. Either a tornado has been spotted by someone out in the field, or two, a tornado has been indicated on radar. Now, take both of them seriously, but most of the time tornado warnings are issued through radar detection, just because it is hard to spot tornadoes around here. And even though a lot of times tornadoes don't result when they're detected on radar, because think about radar, we're looking into the mid levels of the storm. Okay, so we're talking about mid-level rotation usually. Even though that doesn't always mean a tornado, still important to take it seriously because tornadoes can drop down with little or no warning. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.